April is National Financial Literacy Month, so what better time than right now to learn more about becoming a better steward of your finances? A 2013 Pew Research study shows women are the sole or primary breadwinners in a whopping 40% of all U.S. households. I was shocked with that. Now, if you're not financially empowered, our next guest can really help put you on your way. Cynthia Tidwell is the president, CEO of Royal Neighbors of America, an organization that's been empowering women since 1895. Good morning, Cynthia.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. So let's talk about these statistics. I was a bit surprised, 40%. And my question is, women are working hard, but are they falling short, if you will, when it comes to the children, their future, their financial lives?
But it's true. Women's income is becoming more and more important. But there are lots of demands for that income. There's mortgage, there's groceries, there's saving for college, retirement, lots of competing things for that income. But we have to think about what would happen if the woman wasn't there to provide that monthly income.
Sure.
Is she protected? Does she have life insurance for everything that she holds dear? Most women don't have enough, and many women don't have any. And if that is the situation and your income is so important, should something unexpected happen, your family will suffer.
Let's talk about the importance of your organization. You've been empowering women for over 100 years. That's a long time. Give us a brief history.
Royal Neighbors was established in 1895. So think back. Rural America, women couldn't vote, they couldn't own property. 9 women got together to decide that women make a difference in a family, not just emotionally, but financially. We were one of the first organizations in the United States to provide life insurance to women. Now today, we empower women in 3 very specific ways. Our financial products protect them, we do financial education, and we do a lot of philanthropy, mostly geared for helping women be the best that they can be.
Royal Neighbors of America has a phrase, and I love this phrase, quote, knowing your worth. That's important, right?
We play lots of roles in our lives. Mother, wife, daughter, sister.
Friend.
We also have lots of worth. You have emotional worth, you have spiritual worth. But what is your financial worth? Do you know your financial worth? Most women need to understand that. Now, Royal Neighbors has lots of financial tools and calculators that can help you understand what you need to make sure your family is protected.
Now, another statistic I was reading here, and this one shocked me too, Cynthia, 90% of women will be solely responsible for their finances at some point in their lives. 90%!
This is huge.
Huge!
Many women don't know what's going on in their family income till either their spouse dies or they wind up divorced. Women need to know very specific things. They need to know their net worth. They need to know what their budget is. They need to know their opportunities to save. Then they need to do 3 specific things once they have that under control. They need to set their goals, and their goals need to be specific so that they can visualize what those are. Then they need to set a plan. How are you going to make these goals come to life? Are you going to save more? Are you going to spend less? How are you going to make all this work? And if I could tell your viewers anything today, because a lot of times women know these things, but they don't take action. Today, take action on your financial future. Save $100 more a month. Put more money in your 401k. Buy that life insurance policy, because life insurance will protect everything that is valuable to you.
And this morning, we're taking action. I want you to stay right there, because when we come back, we're going to focus and reveal how working moms, even stay-at-home moms, can better secure and improve their financial futures. Taking action this morning on The Balancing Act. We'll be right back. We're back and speaking with Cynthia Tidwell, President and CEO of Royal Neighbors of America, an insurer providing life insurance and financial empowerment for women since 1895. All right, Cynthia, great information when we first started. Let me ask you this. The age group, let's say between 25 and 54, which I think is probably the most important age group there, are they insured?
Well, in that group, you've got single moms, you've got stay-at-home moms, you've got working moms. They all have different needs, they all have different issues, and the majority of them are all underinsured.
Really?
Women only have 69% of the coverage that men have for the same type of exposure. We need to fill that gap.
And what is your company doing to change that?
We have plans that are affordable for every budget, every lifestyle, every life stage, because every life stage is different. We know women better than anyone else.
I started thinking of life insurance when I had children, okay? So here's my question. When is a good age to start? 20s, 30s, or when you're getting older, 50s, 60s?
Everybody's situation is different, but the younger you get life insurance, the less expensive it is.
Exactly.
And you're healthy. Something could happen across your lifetime where you could become with an illness and you may be precluded from getting life insurance coverage at all.
Cynthia, let me ask you this. As a not-for-profit, does Royal Neighbors of America give back to the community?
We like to call ourselves insurance with a difference. We do things that other insurance companies don't do. We're a socially conscious organization, which means we give part of our earnings back into our communities to do good.
Oh, that's awesome.
We have 200 chapters across the country of people who volunteer to do good. And in 2013, we impacted 50,000 lives by doing that. We also provide member benefits. Legal services, healthcare discounts, disaster aid, scholarships. And then finally, we have our signature program called Nation of Neighbors. This is an empowerment program for women to help them be the best that they can be. We've given over $1.7 million in grants to women to get to a better place, and we've impacted about 1,200 families or women.
Now, what's meant by living benefits? Can you explain that to me?
Many people think that the only time you can use life insurance is when you actually die.
Right.
But there are many types of policies that you can use the benefits while you're still alive. A cash value policy, for example, you can fund retirement or you can fund college. But there's also policies that if you have a chronic, terminal, or critical illness, you can tap into those policy proceeds when you're going through really a devastating time, and you may need that money for expenses.
And one thing I just want to ask you, as a woman who knows a lot of friends of mine that are getting, unfortunately, divorced or starting over, and they're taking that action, but they're very scared to maybe reach out to someone they don't know. What I like about you and your companies, it's very one-on-one, very personal, and easy to understand.
We try to keep easy to understand policies, issues, not a lot of insurance jargon. And we have a segment on our website specifically for women on their own.
Give me the name of the website so anybody out there that would like to just start taking that action.
It's royalneighbors.org, O-R-G on the end, not .com.
Really making a difference. Thank you so much, Cynthia.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Come back anytime, okay? And if you'd like to learn more about the advantages of life insurance in your life and the many ways you can benefit, and truly it can be done, you can visit us also at thebalancingact.com or get social, log on to Facebook /The Balancing Act Fans.